Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna wait and see if anybody joins in. We had a little bit of some technical difficulties when when we were trying to figure out the video. So sorry we're a little bit late, but doing this from my humble abode, so there's no fancy signs or anything, but constantly varied, Let's get to it, guys. So week 3 of the Open. Let's do our score update first. So winner of week number 2 was Team Bend and Snap once again, with almost a clean sweep in every category. Bend and Snap won the costume contest, which I think was a little bit kind of by default because we had the most people dress up. Wolfnado took the cookie challenge. Jess Beacom and Josh, thank you to y'all for judging that. We used a combination of taste from Josh Hames and then a few other categories that Jess Beacom and her expertise of her culinary skills used. But the best team was Wolfnado on that. And then it looks like RX and scaled points, Bend and Snap kind of ran away with that one. The average points, Bend and Snap won that as well. Individual team weekly points, which is attendance and all that stuff, Bend and Snap also won that. So Wolfnado and Need for Speed, where you at, guys? You got one more week to catch up. Speaking of one more week, there's an announcement that we saw earlier that this week is a 2-part workout. So there's 2 workouts, so more opportunity for other teams to score points. Let's save that for later. Let's get into the team challenges. So if anybody is watching this and their team captain is not here, forward this information to them so they can get this ASAP. But we have 2 challenges this week. The dance challenge or the video challenge that we sent out week 1, that is this week. And then we also have another challenge that is new. We haven't said anything about this one quite yet. It's a Sudoku challenge, but not just any Sudoku. We're going to make it CrossFit style. You're going to have to be fit. So for the Sudoku challenge, it is going to be 2 members per team. They will have 12 minutes to solve a Sudoku puzzle or get as far into that puzzle as they can. The kicker is, in order for one person to be working on the puzzle, the other teammate must be holding a handstand. You can switch whenever you want. So that'll be for the first 6 minutes. When the clock hits 6 minutes, we're going to switch to a hold on the pull-up bar. So one partner must be hanging from the pull-up bar while the other partner works. If someone is not on the bar, you can't be working on the puzzle. So a little bit of a dynamic duo here. You're going to need some fitness. You're going to need some grip strength. You're going to need shoulder stability. You're going to have to have brain power to get these numbers going. So what you need to do, guys, is figure out who is going to do that challenge for your team. And you will need to schedule a time with the coaches to make sure somebody's there to judge you. One of the coaches will do that. Any of us can, to have their stopwatch and get all that done. But it must be done by Monday at 6 p.m. And remember, this weekend we have a seminar. So Saturday and Sunday is going to be kind of hit or miss in there. Unless you want to do it between 7 and 8 a.m., I would suggest doing it tomorrow or Monday sometime. But schedule that with one of the coaches so that we can be on the same page. For more details on that, reach out to one of your team captains or to Josh Hames, the commissioner. And also big thanks to Josh for everything he's done so far. Let's move on to the workout this week, guys. The workout this week is pretty kick-ass, I think. Let me pull this up. So 21.3, first part of this workout, or the first workout, I guess. Starts out 15 front squats, 30 toes to bar, and then 15 thrusters. The barbell is 95 for men and 65 for women. Once you finish that, you have a 1-minute rest. It is required that you take a 1-minute rest. And then you're going to go 15 front squats, 30 chest to bar pull-ups, and then 15 thrusters. Another 1 minute rest when you finish that. And then the final round is going to be 15 front squats, 30 bar muscle ups, and then 15 thrusters. Immediately upon finishing that, so whenever you finish that 15th thruster or at the 15-minute time cap, you're going directly into a 7-minute window to find a max of the complex: 1 deadlift, 1 clean, 1 hang clean, 1 jerk. So judges, you're going to have to be on top of your game this week. You're going to have a lot of stuff to keep track of. You're marking down a time when they finish each thruster, and then they have a 1 minute rest. That is going to be crucial so that people aren't resting too long or too short. And then the max, it's 7 minutes regardless. So even if you finish the workout in 5 minutes, or if you finish the workout and get capped, don't finish at 15, your 7 minutes starts from that point, right? So if I finish my 15 thruster, let's say I'm at 7:11, right? I have until 14:11. I had to do a little bit, think way too hard to get that elementary math. You have until 14:11 to get your max. You can do as many attempts as you want. Complex must be done unbroken. We'll have more details on that on Friday, but this is pretty cool. So we've got a classic CrossFit kind of Fran style workout: thrusters, pull-ups, chest to bars, bar muscle ups, toes to bar. So there's a classic CrossFit workout. And then we finally got our heavy barbell lift. I know a lot of you are excited for that. I am not, but that's beside the point. Cool workout. Initial thoughts on this. I think it's a very cool workout. It's 2 parts. First time we've ever had 2 workouts in 1 week, technically. We've had like the 21 or the 18.1, 18.1A and those things, but it's never been listed as 2 separate, like 0.1 and 0.4. So kind of unique there. Also, I think you've got to really gauge this workout, sort of throttle back on what's going to be your strength and what's going to be your weakness. That 7-minute window to lift is super, super short. You're going to be recovering and catching your breath probably for the first 2 or 3 minutes after that last thruster or whenever you get time capped. So yeah, I think you're looking at maybe getting like 2, 3, maybe 4 attempts. Maybe. I'm probably planning on doing like 2, maybe 3. But yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword. If you come out super, super hot and you absolutely destroy the first one, thrusters, pull-ups, bar muscle-ups, all that, but then you're too beat to lift any weight, it's kind of where's that balance, right? What are you shooting for? Are you shooting to kind of just get pretty good in both of them, or do you want to really smash one and the other one's going to suffer? So kind of a little bit of strategy there. Talk with your team, figure out what's going to be the best option for you on that. Very cool workout. We'll be doing it all day tomorrow, like normal. Redo on Monday. Last week of the Open, guys. This is it for all the marbles. The scoring this week. So we got some extra points that we're going to be doing. So we have the 2 challenges that I talked about earlier, the Sudoku and the video. And then we also are incorporating masters or age groups into the workouts this week. So 35 and under, 35 and 45, and then 45 and up are our 3 age groups. Top 2 men and women scaled and RX will get points in each one of those age groups. Based on the numbers that we had, guys, and everybody signed up and the amount of people in each age group, this made the most sense. We tried to make it as involved as possible. So that's what we have this week. Questions on any of this stuff, guys, once again, get with your captains, get with Nicole, get with me, get with Josh Hames, preferably, before you get with me. That's really it, guys. And then obviously this week, guys, was a pretty heavy week for us. We had a lot of stuff happen in Boulder. Thoughts and condolences to all the victims from the incident that happened on Monday. At Roots, we want to do something to help out whatever we can for the families of the victims. So stay tuned for more details on that. We're looking at doing some type of fundraiser within the next week or 2. So we'll be releasing more details on that, guys. Yeah, that's really all I got. Cool. See you next time. I'm out. Oh, Amy has a question. Will we have time to really warm up the complex before we work out, or should we plan to come a little early if we can? Very good question. I would plan to come early for sure. Like the other weeks, guys, we have two 22-minute workouts. So 22-minute heats in a class. It's 44 minutes. You're going to have maybe 15 minutes at the most, not including time to go to the bathroom, get your score sheets ready and all that stuff. Definitely, if you want to get an extra warm-up in, get there 10, 15, 20 minutes early, do some barbell stuff because it's going to be pretty much, hey, let's get our stuff out, do a few thrusters, go over the standards, and we're going to get started. So I would get early if you can. Otherwise, you'll be warmed up by the time you get to the barbell. You're going to have done 90 front squats by then. So see you next time, guys. That's all I got.